Hi, I'm here today with my Christmas book haul. We love to exchange books as gifts in my family. I got my husband 4 books, my son 4 books. I have another son who hates to read, so don't know where he came from, but but he's willing to buy me books, so it's fine. And and I also bought 2 books for my mom. So I'm just going to quickly go through what I received as gifts and I'm looking forward to reading. First off, I'll show you the books that I gave to my husband for Christmas. He already put his books away upstairs, so that's why I showed you a picture. And my son already went home to New York, so these are the books that we gave to him for Christmas. As you can see, he loves epic fantasies, so he was thrilled with these books. 3 are favorite series where luckily, because I do a Monday book post on my blog where I update what all of us are reading, and I always text my son on Mondays to see what he's reading. So luckily, I knew where he was in some series because in past Christmases or birthdays, I've made a mistake and gotten something he's already read. But I pretty much keep up with what he's reading. It's a really nice way to stay in touch with him. So 3 of those were books, series that he's already reading and loves. And the 4th was a new series that I know he's going to love. And he was excited to see that. He said he had heard of it. So me now, I got a huge stack of books for Christmas, as you might have seen in my opening photo. So my family likes me to put a list together because they say they don't know what I've already read. So I did that. So I give them a long list of possibilities so that they can pick and choose. So these first 3 books were off of my list of possibilities that I was interested in reading. The first is CloudCuckoo Land by Anthony Doerr. I have been dying to read this. Loved All the Light We Cannot See. Of course, this was a finalist for the National Book Award. It's gotten all kinds of rave reviews. I heard that it's sort of similar to Cloud Atlas in terms of the style and the premise, and I loved that book too. So very much looking forward to reading CloudCuckoo Land. Now the only question, it's a hefty book, so my question is, do I save it for Big Book Summer or do I tackle it this winter? We'll see. Next up, I think this may be my first book of 2023, Lessons in Chemistry by Bonnie Garmis. Now this one wasn't on my radar at first until I started hearing rave reviews from pretty much everyone I know. All the booktubers, all the book bloggers, everybody just saying how great this book was. So I am very much looking forward to reading this. And another hefty one, but much anticipated, The Lincoln Highway by Amor Towles. I have so been looking forward to this. Last year, A Gentleman in Moscow by the same author was one of my top books of the year. I couldn't decide last year, so I ended up with a tie, and Gentleman in Moscow was one of my books tied for first place. So I have been so looking forward to reading this. Now this again, my hand is getting sore holding it up. This is a huge book. So I'm, again, trying to decide if I want to. Both of these are just under 600 pages, this and CloudCuckoo Land. So might save those for Big Book Summer, but either way, cannot wait to read this. Now, at the beginning of this year, after reading an Ann Tyler book, I can't recall the title, I'll put it down below. After reading an Ann Tyler book for the first time in probably decades, since like her early novels like Breathing Lessons, I loved it so much that I included on my book list anything by Ann Tyler except the 3 that I had read. Well, my family listened. I got 4 Ann Tyler books for Christmas, and I'm so excited to read all of them. This one was a gift from my son's girlfriend, Redhead on the Side of the Road, by the Side of the Road. And ironically, this is the book that I gave my mother for Christmas last year, but I haven't read it yet. So looking forward to that. I also got Dinner at the Homesick Restaurant from my husband. And Ladder of Years by Ann Tyler, also from my husband. Now this one, it says, chosen by Time Magazine of one of the 10 best books of the year. I don't know what year that was, but since I posted my stack of new books on my book blog, several different people have told me this is one of their favorite Ann Tylers, so looking forward to that. And my younger son, the one who doesn't like to read, picked out for me A Patchwork Planet. Can't wait to read that too. Now my younger son also, this was not on my list, on his own he picked out a cookbook for me and it looks amazing. It's called Keepers. The authors are Kathy Brennan and Caroline Campion. The subtitle is 2 home cooks share their tried and true weeknight recipes and the secrets to happiness in the kitchen. So it's got some narrative to it as well as recipes. My son, and I just love that he put so much thought into it. He said that he looked through it and he said, it seems like the way you like to cook. So that sounds great. A lot of the recipes just look amazing. So can't wait to try this out. So beautiful pictures, the recipes. He's right, this looks like the way we cook, with lots of fruits and vegetables, lots of fresh ingredients. So can't wait to try this out. Oh, that reminds me, I have no idea what we're having for dinner tonight. I guess I should take something out of the freezer. So very much looking forward to both reading this and using it. And very touched that my son took the time to pick it out for me. And I forgot to mention, he got it at our local bookstore and it's signed by the authors. And finally, the 2 books that I gave my mom for Christmas, they are currently in Jamaica with her, where they went on vacation after visiting us for Christmas. So she was thrilled to get 2 paperbacks from me. I gave her 2 books that I really enjoyed this year that I thought she'd like too. The Sentence by Louise Erdrich. I listened to it on audio. I love Louise Erdrich's books on audio because she narrates them herself. And but I know my mom's never read one of her books before, and I think The Sentence is one of her best. So I think she's really gonna love it. The other book I gave her was The Bookwoman of Troublesome Creek by Kim Michelle Richardson. I read that for book group this year. It was one of those books that really surprised me. Something, when I first heard about it, I thought, this isn't gonna be that great, and ended up loving it, as did the rest of my book group. So my mom has come down sometimes to attend my neighborhood book group with me, so she knows she's got similar taste to all of us, and I think she's gonna love that. So that's it for our Christmas book haul, books given and received. I would love to hear about what books you gave and received during the holiday season. Let me know in the comments down below.